So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, and he shoots! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through. Pedro Porro, impressive jump! And that's a tidy finish! 2, and we've barely begun here. Kick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Swings it, and a header! And it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, good effort! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that could set him on his way. Thomas. Bozanic. Oh, tries a shot! And he's missed it.
Stoke really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Robertson. Van Dijk. Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Wood. Wood on 2 now and looking for 3. Oh, easy pickings there. It's anyone's ball now. Thomas. And it's Boca. Oh, nicely intercepted. Wood. And it's Shevchenko. Robertson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He'll try from distance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been slung wide. Oh, look at the space here. Shot at goal! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bullish header! He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Boca. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nice control. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. So, a temporary halt to the action. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. The second half is up and running. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bojanic. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good alertness. And he's managed to get free. Serves up a cross. Robertson. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Wood. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Gallagher. Bergenic. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Shevchenko! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Bozenic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gallagher. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Stoke. Number 10. Number 20. Number 17. Coming on the field. Number 19. Number 14. Number 3.
Now it's Wood. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. Robertson in acres of space out wide. Getting up there! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Cresswell. He's looking wide. Cresswell. Good ball, good take.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Van Dijk. And that is as far as it goes. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. A win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Can he get it through? They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Now it's Shevchenko. He's shifted. And Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 20
That
minutes.
was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Robertson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross flung in. A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. In comes the corner. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's on it, can he get away? Shevchenko! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Pedro Porro. And they've switched it over to the other side. He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Oh, he's played... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
After 43 minutes is number 10.
Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
3 minutes
Played out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's rising! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half.
This is the time you need that pace.
He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? And that's aimed in. Impressive jump! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Number 10.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's found a way through, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 17.
He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Showing good feet. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's Porro. In towards the backs. Gets his head on it! Goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Barcelona, after 74 minutes, is...
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution on the field. Number 16. Coming on
So we have further activity on the bench here.
23.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Wood currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He leaps for it! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Pedro Porro. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great vision. Pedro Porro in acres of space out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Wood on the score sheet 3 times, very much the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Sheffield always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicely shaped cross. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wood. That's destined for the flank. Robertson finds himself offside. Now it's Bamford. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bamford. Thinks about the shot. Now what about this cross? And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now there's a fine ball. Impressive jump. Goal! Barcelona! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Wood! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Wood is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Shevchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's been played through. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Not the most accurate pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tries a shot! And he stuck it away! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero!
Barcelona after 54 minutes in.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's pulled back. Bullish header! It's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Caught offside that time. Kovacic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass is just off target.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's bounced back off the post. And it's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field, number 38. Coming on to replace
Well, there is
him
some activity down on the
number 2.
touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Van Dijk. Pedro Porro. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ball is over the line. And it's made its way to him. That is good progress on the left. Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside. Chance for it! And there's a goal! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Shevchenko, and the shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Barcelona after 89 minutes in.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Can he get it through? Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Wood. Now it's Shevchenko. That's that, the end. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Number 15, Dan.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Nice bit of trickery. Driving forward. Oh, this is a great position. Great chance! Goal!
And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Wood, spread out to the left, looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Wood, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Wood. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. Chance here to counter. And back to the keeper. Pedro Porro. And it's Robertson, over to the right flank. An instinctive delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. Quality ball. And here's Shevchenko. Elects to cross. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
In with the challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Space for him to turn and look. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's crossed into the middle. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona leading now.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Spread to the right. Almost an hour gone. Short changes him with that pass. Pedro Porro. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Number 34.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And it's Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets his head on it! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 16. Coming on.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedro Porro promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pressure coming in from all directions, and he welcomes it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 17.
And the keeper beats it away. And he's gone looking for safety. Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 84
Robertson
minutes in.
at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He has found the way through. Skims one in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And the counter is on.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Showing great feet there. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? He's in, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Hello everyone. This is an announcement.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central cap. He'll try from distance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Nice control. Oh, he's played it in low. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's destined for the flank. Robertson has the space. He's rising! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Barcelona, after 20 minutes in.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a promising position. Can he finish? And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Wood! Wood! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Shevchenko has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great...
It's Kovacic! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Mateo Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's having it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a goal kick. Morsi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Shevchenko. Morsi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
This looks promising, and he cuts out the supply. Pedro Porro. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, super ball. Good ball, good take. Robertson delivers the ball. Oh, great leap! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Away we go again. Wood. Pedro Porro. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shevchenko needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he helps.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's had a shot! And that's past the post. Pedro Porro. Robertson, a massive creative influence, involved in so many goals. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hangs one in, and a header! Oh, good finish! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Blackburn, number 9, number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 23, Yuki Ohashi.
And the keeper's got it again.
Number 14.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He slings it in. And that has been... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! And he hits the net. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Blackburn, number 3. Coming on to replace
So a bit of a revolving door here.
11.
Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Drives it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Shevchenko receives it in a good... And we're done. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Shevchenko, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.
Please take a look at the screen.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, my co-commentator. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this...
Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Havertz. And they're on him in a flash. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Rice, White, Saka. That's a throw. Threads one in. White picks it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hangs in a cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
It's a sweeping cross. Robertson. Pedro Porro, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Shevchenko. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! Ødegaard. Now it's Wood. Kovacic. Lewis Skelly wins the duel this time. Lewis Skelly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Rice. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rice with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Calafiori. And it's White. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Saka. And here's Ødegaard. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mosquera.
Might want to be careful there.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Havertz. And here's Saka. He was under real pressure there. Now this could be a chance. White. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gabriel. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate.
Shot at goal! And that's a tidy finish. Arsenal are level.
The goal scored for Arsenal.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedro Porro. Over to the other side. And it's Robertson. Nicely shaped ball. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Thinks about the shot. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Martin Ødegaard.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10, Eberechieze.
Rice. Calafiori. Eze. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. Robertson scooting forward. Tries to pass it through. Robertson receives it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared.
And no mistake. But that is not going to count.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 20.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Space for him to turn and look.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
And the counter is on. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Wood. And here's Shevchenko. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. A header! And that is as much as we have time for. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just hits a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Pack. Plays a sharp little ball here. And a decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not a bad try by any means. Surely now! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedro Porro. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pack. Portsmouth have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
This is a promising build-up. Pedro Porro has it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. 30 minutes gone. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back into the centre. Looking tidy in possession here. Steaming on goalwards. This looks promising. Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. That's a good run down the left. Just past the 40th minute mark. Wood is onto this. Wood! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. We're on the move again. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, super! He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Strokes it back, played out wide, and it's Robertson. Aimed at the far side. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
3 minutes in. Number 21.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Mateo Kovacic.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Can he latch on to this?
Substitution for Portsmouth, number 25. Coming on to replace him is number 23.
Murphy. And they've got a throw. That is lovely. It's a sweeping cross. Pedro Porro, who's set up 1 goal so far. Robertson going forward. Space for him to turn and look. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Murphy, little pass back. Robertson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Shevchenko! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Portsmouth, number 10. Number 9.
Portsmouth have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 29.
Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Robertson. Now it's Wood. And it's Porro. Look at this real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Udinese really do like to play with a distinctive style.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Zaniolo is an unconventional winger in that he certainly doesn't look like one. He's usually instructed to come inside, often exchanging positions with a central playmaker. I mean, his main role will still be to run with the ball, and that's quite a frightening prospect.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a goal kick. Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Now it's Yamal!
Udinese genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Son Heung-min doesn't quite get there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappé! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Barcelona benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Zaniolo. Ball's played through. Can he latch on to this? It's out for a goal kick. Kovacic. Alaba.
There will
Now
be 1
Bergkamp.
minute at a time.
He's looking wide. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Away we go again. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good line! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Number 9, Kylian
It was
Mbappé.
wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Here's a and the finish! And yes, it's there! They are playing them off the park.
Barcelona after 52 minutes in.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Lionel Messi.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappé receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's had a shot! And no mistake! And he is just ripping it up!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Zaniolo. Forced to go back. Oh, that's nice. And a chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left be...
Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Udinese get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Son Heung-min, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot, surely! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Udinese, number 7. Coming on the
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Mbappé. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camp. Camera. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. Messi picks it up out wide. It's a promising position. Played in. And a header! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Substitution for Udinese, number 10, Nicolo Zaniolo.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 32, coming on the field, number 31, number 4.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please be made aware
Messi, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant. And a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
For Barcelona, after 3 minutes in.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek. Chukwueze. And he skips past his man. That could... And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete!
Goal score for AC Milan.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Mbappé clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
A lot of space ahead of him.
Well played and well cleared.
They've played it short. Musa tries a cross. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. That's very neat. Great ball, and he's in here. Skip. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now this could be a chance. And he's in on Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. De Winter. Musa. Now it's Ramos. And he's picked out the run. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in. Yamal. And Simeone. Alaba. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Plays it out wide. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
For Barcelona after 44 minutes in.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking for the run. He's onside. Well read. And the danger is averted. Has a look and plays it forward. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Barcelona leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And it's Musa. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Messi. Oh, super ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Over to the right flank. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been taken short. That's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hila. Bergkamp. Alaba. It's Van Dijk. And it's Alaba.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Takes a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Goal scorer for Barcelona after 69
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 8, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. Chukwueze plays it short. And the shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. Tries to play it through. Chance! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park.
Goal scorer for Barcelona after 76 minutes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and
10.
slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 9. Gonzalo
Milan
Ramos.
making further changes here
17.
and in quick succession.
Number
Barcelona
7,
are having a ball
Santiago
here.
Jimenez.
I think there's been a great tremendous to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's got away. Son Heung-min, now the ball in. And the shot! Spread to the right. Yamal. Crosses it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good pop. Shoots!
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
5 minutes to add. Pulisic. There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Jimenez! And that's wide. Simeone. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Cesena really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bergkamp. That's a delicate pass. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappé. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's in a great position here. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kovacic. Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Good ball. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered low. That's put paid to the danger. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Messi. Mbappé is onto this. And he's in, takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Cesena really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And the shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bergkamp, pass somewhat off target. Pagano. This is a promising build-up. Played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. Crosses it in. Oh, good climb! And it's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Cesena really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Chance! And there's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Kylian Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Great vision. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bergkamp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's been played through. Not a hint of offside here. Nice interception, well timed. Son Heung-min threads one in. Now it's Mbappé. Might be danger here. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
After 81 minutes in.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Lionel Messi.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substitution for Cesena, number 9. Coming on the
So
field
time for
is
change,
number
and this one has
32.
been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Son Heung-min, strong running down that left flank. Can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Pagano. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many...
He's having a shot! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
For Barcelona after 8 minutes in.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Son Heung-min. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, there's the shot! Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Dia! Oh, well played, well played. And now they can clear their lines. He's in plenty of space here. Pedraza is flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. Cancellieri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Dia, spread it left. And here's Zaccagni. Tries to play it through. Now here's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Pedraza with the short one. The ball goes in. Getting up there! Oh, good finish! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mattia Zaccagni. Mattia Zaccagni.
Lazio cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Bergkamp. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Taylor. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that pass just didn't quite work. Played into space out wide. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. Taylor looking to play him in. Zaccagni in acres of space out wide. That is good alertness. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Half-time getting close now. Son Heung-min. Rovella. Prosgard. Pedraza. And Rovella.
There will be 3 minutes at
It's
a
a
time.
really well-measured ball. Cancellieri. He's shifting through the gears here. Great vision.
Well, he's certain.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Local major stations.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. We're on the move again. Van Dijk. And it's Koundé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking for options for movement. Cross needs chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Marusic. And Cancellieri. Now it's Dia. Almost an hour gone. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Shot at goal! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 63 minutes
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and and just blow them away.
Knocks it into space. That's Diaz cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Lazio, number 19, Boulaye Dia. Coming on the field is number 20.
And that is expertly dealt with. And it's made its way to him. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Good take, and is he in?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Raya claims comfortably. Alaba, looking for the run. Mbappé! Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so... Yamal! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy.
After 83 minutes is...
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
Substitution for Lazio, number 22, number 77.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Coming on the
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. And he's managed to get free, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Kovacic. Son Heung-min. And it's Alaba. Oh, good-looking ball. Taylor. Oh, he's found support out wide. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bergkamp, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And time is up. Barcelona really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
World Charity Fund.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for... And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Barcelona, after
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Messi.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Shot could be on, plenty to aim at here. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Mbappé!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's chosen to go back. Passes short and sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. And he's making progress on the ball. Mbappé! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Schmidt. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Alaba. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. And here's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappé! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yamal, he is through here, knocks it into space, there's the shot, he's beaten it, and yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 54 minutes in.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. He's had a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
2 minutes in. Number 18.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for Frosinone, number 40. Coming on to replace
Frosinone choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
And the shot! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
After 67 minutes in.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Mbappé, and he's great chance! Oh, good finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Barcelona after 73 minutes in.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Kylian Mbappé. Substitution for Frosinone, number 10, number 13,
So we have further activity on the bench here.
number 31.
Things looking so easy,
20.
almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Son Heung-min looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Bergkamp. Bergkamp! And no mistake. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Number 8.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Alaba. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alaba. That has been slung wide. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Goes looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And now,
Mbappé
please
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Our guest performers today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
You